All right. So, uh, which side do we want to start with? Do we want to start with the ship that is under attack or the facility raid? All right. I have two dissenting opinions. I'm gonna flip a coin if no one. Yeah. One is Gethsemane, two is the ship. All right, we start with the ship. Yes. Okay. So Vicatil, you went back to the ship. Pourquoi? Oh, okay. So like as they're sitting around planning, like you suggest that, and Illuminate's just like, ah, that's a great idea. No, wait, you can't take the bike because you used the bike to blow it up the side of the building. You just take the moped. You still have that moped you rented. You can fix it. All right, you take a cab. Um, so you're in a risky position at the start of this mission. Um, which means, hmm, I think it's fun. If you really hate this, Fergus, that's okay. But I think it's fun that the cab pulls up right as the two mechs jump out of the dropship. So, so what do you do? Onto the landing platform. It's like it's on. There's like a capital ship docking area basically, like gigantic helipads, and they just like land next to it. Yeah, yeah. It's probably you probably have to like go up some stairs to like actually get up there from where the cab would park, but like you see the drop ship. Uh, Wait, yeah, I'm. Repeat what you just said because it didn't make any sense to me. You might be. No, 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 no. The cab pulls up to the landing pad, and you get. Sorry. No, you wouldn't be able to see the dropship from getting into the cab. Yes, pulls up to its destination. So yeah, it's like a big. Just to describe the scene a little bit more, it's like the road. There's like a little parking lot, and then like you can see a bunch of like these elevated platforms that stick out diagonally, and are supported by like scaffolding and stuff. And the Heaven for Everyone is sitting on one of them. And from the parking lot, I think it's raining at this point because it's a coastal city. It makes sense. And like in the rain, you can see the lights of the drop ship. Okay. All right. Um, I'm trying to. Okay, so we'll switch over to the interior of the Heaven for Everyone, um, which is Mission Control. your like exterior sensors that you have control over within the ship systems like immediately pick up this dropship coming in and these two gestalts hopping out of it. And I assume you hit the alarm. Yeah, yeah, okay. So various shots of the members of the Platinum Collection like sitting bolt upright or like stopping whatever thing they're doing, and being like, "Well, time to get moving," and they just rush down to the mech bay, and all like hop in just and like the last one we'll say Deacon is just sliding into their mech the moment the exterior loading bay door just gets ripped open by oh, I didn't name them. Also, I forgot to put my music on repeat. um it will I'm not gonna say this does harm to it, but yeah. Well, it like it probably it no 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 they yeah they it probably damages or would like at least hurt the actuators or whatever that control the raising and lowering of the landing bay door, but they basically just force it like slides its fingers in and just forces it down. Yeah, yeah, basically. um Repeat. uh and was I gonna say something else? You made me lose my train of thought. Yeah, they ripped the door open. The like, oh yeah, I was naming the mechs. That's the thing I forgot. And the Platinum Collection like stands at the ready. And the people, the two pirates are like, uh oh, there's people in here. And this is a risky moment for you to get if you want to go get to your mech Victile. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay, that sounds like a prowl. Uh, you're in a risky position, so this is risky standard. That's a six. Nice. Yeah, who even needs to push themselves? Just Crip walks past these mechs. Yeah. Oh yeah, you got that sick armor. Yeah. You're like what if an Evangelion was a Gundam? Yeah, I think like what was specifically happening, and it was like probably kind of weird and eerie because it was just these six mechs all standing around with like no sound because they're all communicating with each other in their cockpits over the radio. So like when you jack into the beast I worship, you like you like get access to the shortwave radio frequencies, and they are just like in the middle of like a pitched argument, like both side between both sides, as like the two pirates are trying to get the platinum collection to stand down and surrender, and they are not here for it. Oh, you don't pick your, I think you already marked your pilot load and you don't mark your mech load. Like you mark your mech load the first time you use your mech, and then it stays like that, and if you want to change it you need to spend material. Your mech is always medium once you choose it medium for the first time. Yeah. Because it costs a lot more to change up a mech than it is to strap more gear to your human body. Yeah. Let's hop over to mission control. Buddy, there are enemies inside your ship, which is kind of your body. What are you gonna do about it? So they currently cannot get any further in because they're in the hangar bay, and the platinum collection is standing there blocking their path. So you have full control over the ship's systems. So there's like a variety of things you could do here to like mess with them. Certainly, you absolutely could close the door. That may also be a bad thing because then the fighting would have to be inside the hangar. It is definitely funny. You're trapped in here with me. No, it's true. It would absolutely limit their escape. Yeah. All right. I think, and this would also like probably intimidate them. Um, yeah, that's what I'm thinking actually. Um, so to like the action that would be your control over the ship systems would be interface. So do you want to give me a the risk to you is light here, I think. I think this is controlled standard if you're going with interface. If that sounds good. Or sorry, channel, not interface. What am I talking about? That's the wrong game. Yeah, well, channel is what I renamed interface to. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to push yourself or anything? Or do you want to just roll one dice? Pushing yourself would give you an extra dice here. Okay. I'll just roll the 1d6 for you. Oh, that's a one. Um, so you do close the door because that's not hard. Um, but I think the thing that happens is the it makes them immediately freak out. Like they were in the middle of like kind of negotiating, mostly posturing from the Platinum Collection, but they were like not ready to immediately fight. But then the door shuts behind them, and I think the pilot for the Blaze of Glory, we'll say, which is a very dangerous mech to have trapped in an enclosed space. Um, just that is Calcutta Bounty. Um, just goes, "Hey, what the hell? What kind of what are you pulling, huh?" Uh, and like missile batteries light up, and I think he fires. Um, yes, no, that's the thing is like he fires, but it's not like he's firing warning shots basically, so the missiles just like scatter and like slam into various parts of the wall, which I am going to inflict a level 1 harm on mission control as of just like uh what's a good word for like invaded because it doesn't feel good to have like your ship, like I mean it's Klaus's ship, but you know like you live inside of it, just like being blown up from the inside. Would you like to resist that mission control? Okay. um it would be a it would be resolve. Resolve is anything related to like willpower, or like emotional harm. So I will just roll a 2d6 for you. Okay, you got a 3 and a 4, which isn't great. You take 3 stress, but do not take any harm. Okay. So with you know what? Let's Vicatile. Let's not have you roll, but I want to see like what you're about to do before we cut away, because these missiles just go off, and I figured Vic would react to that. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Look, and then we cut over to Anne and Klaus raiding a facility, and it was mostly Vicatile posing in a cool way before the fight starts. Yeah. Um you didn't miss any major changes in the fiction. Um it was cool though. Okay. Uh let's see. Okay. Hmm. What is Okay, Stuart, before I describe your first obstacle, what is their actual game plan once that like to go steal this info once they've blown the hole in the side of the facility? Yes. Yeah, specific I'll just like quickly read the little blurb before it gets Somebody Limited. A research and development corporation dedicated to the advancement of thaumaturgy and the creation of thaumaturgical weapons. Definitely. Yes. Yeah, one of your many plans. Yes. Probably overloading the cruise control too, right? Because I'm sure it would have like a speed limit on it. But like, nah, make that baby go fast. Sorry, if the what? Oh, the moped. I think that would only weigh you down. I think the place explosives are doing most of the work here. It is funny. Yes. There's like shots of the people inside who are in the middle of evacuating, like screaming and like stumbling around. Great. Also, real quick, because you don't have your motorbike anymore, I know you told Illumine not to use her mech, but like, is she is she getting you there with it? Like, do you ride on it? And like, no, she has no idea. None of you guys have any idea it's happening on until Mission Control, one of the Platinum Collection. Actually, the Platinum. Well, no, you closed out on the song for. I played a Purity Ring song because Stuart brought up Purity Ring and its funny name, and I'm like, it's a real thing. This is what she named her mech after. Um, but I played the Love Cats by The Cure, which is the theme song of the mech The Cure, which is one of the mechs attacking Heaven for Everyone. I almost said Heaven Will Be Mine, which is also a good name for a ship, and also a very good video game. But anyway, well, is she taking you there in the Black Witch or in the Purity Ring? I It's very stealthy. That's the thing. Like it can just like leap from rooftop to rooftop, like carrying you both in its hands. Okay. The main thing is like if you're doing it, I want the image of like Klaus like wind whipping his hair as he's like being jumped from building to building, calling meowsers. Meowsers, do you pick up? You have failed in your mission. A bomb goes off. So, I love this. This will also. This will get you into the building, but Meowsers definitely doesn't have access codes for the more important slash secretive parts of the facility. I know. I just felt like I should say. Like I figured you weren't thinking that. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh Shinji, you work here. Here's like the secret code to the basement where the gigantic crucified alien is. I just wanted to clarify. And anyway, yeah, Klaus the vampire has to be invited in first. Um. Oh right, yeah. While you were on the phone with Meowsers, you got the little thing of being like someone else is trying to contact you, like a little like you have one missed call. When it ends, do you call back Mercury? Oh no, boss. I would never contact you for something that I can handle completely by myself. Um, we are currently under attack. I felt like I should let you know. I believe me and the others have got it handled, but there are two, um, unidentified enemy mechs in our hangar bay. It does seem quite a lot like a hit and run. I would judge that they are pirates. Perhaps they are after our secret cargo. Oh, certainly, Captain. Mercury out. Uh, yeah, he just salutes and then pops out. He's not wearing his ridiculous mesh shirt anymore. He has his pilot's outfit on. Great. At that, give me 1 second. I just need to use the washroom. I I'm back. Hi. I didn't know I turned my microphone off and was narrating and was like, why is no one responding to me? Uh, okay, so I'll just repeat everything I just said, which is that you guys get oh my god. You got Illuminate parks the Black Witch on the top of a nearby building, and marks like a pulley system basically. That she like drops the rope down the side, and there's like harnesses you guys can attach to that'll safely lower you down the building. Um, and somehow while she was in the cockpit, she managed to get changed and is now wearing like a black bodysuit basically. And I think because she's who she is, she's got a domino mask on. Uh, and she's like, "All right, let's do this." And three of her like weird floating chakram things are following her, floating behind her. Okay, but I'm sure they have security. Huh. She looks down at herself and then up at you, and was like, I was thinking I wouldn't be seen at all, but if you think that'll work. She like tilts her head to the side at that. It's like, huh. Oh, no worries. Honestly, you're not entirely wrong. Um, yeah, you're not entirely wrong. Basically, Instrumental Industries is Anaheim Electronics, and Gethsemane Limited is Nerve. Also, let me vary the music up here. Mhm. That's very good. Um, yeah, I I don't know. I don't honestly think there's anyone at the like everyone's evacuating. So you just go in and there's no one there. Um, but you do start the mission in a risky position, which I can finally actually do, which is that oh hey, you didn't Stuart, you didn't level up. Your playbook XP is full. You could have picked a new ability. You might want to think about what that is. I'll let you do that like in game. No worries, it's fine. Um but yeah, there may be that you may want to do that. There's some things here that could help you. Um so yeah, you go you like you get in fine. You're carrying your documents. Illuminatus uh, I think she's like I'm going to go through the vents. I'll keep up and just like disappears like a gremlin through a vent. And as you hmm um, I definitely think going through the vents was a somewhat common thing at the Crucible, which is why both Illuminate and Vic like to do it. Um, but anyway, the you and Anne are like walking along, um, having documents, looking like you're supposed to be here, which honestly, you probably both do. Like, being judging by the way like Klaus normally dresses and looks, he probably actually looks like he fits in here just fine. um so yeah, this is why it's only risky, I guess. Like, as the two of you are going, a security team that are like super decked out, like Sam Fisher style, basically, they look like cyberpunk cops, are like rushing down a hall, and they see you, and one of them's just like, "You there? Why haven't you evacuated yet?" I honestly thought you were gonna say he pulls out his AirPods. Oh man, honestly, here in Tattered Alien territory, that's not even a terrible lie. This is definitely a sway. Risky stand. Actually, risky great because you got the documents. Those help. You were right. Documents always help. You spend two stress. All right. As you can see, I now have these like little boxes and clocks to represent your guys' harm and stress, because it makes it easier for me to visualize everything, and probably makes it easier for you guys to keep track of how each other are doing too. So I have set yours to 5. I should also actually look at everyone else's stress, because not everyone has 0. Vicatil has 4, for example. All right, it's not a failure. It's not a failure. Good thing you pushed yourself, because the first two were a 3 and a 2. Um, Let me just real quick do this before I continue to forget. Yarath has 3. Caro, how much stress you got? Cool. Okay, there we go. That's all that. I should have done that at the start, my bad. Um, okay. Um, God. I thought of something fun, but I think it would invalidate your success, so I'm not gonna do it. Which is, the guard listens to you, but Illuminae like drops out of a vent and just clubs one over the back of the head. Um, but no, I'm not gonna do that, because you do succeed in convincing these guys that you're supposed to be here. Oh, I know what the consequences is. It's simple. So you're like, yeah, you're like, I wasn't sure if I had the time to do it, and the guard like looks sympathetic and is like, listen, I know what it's like, but you got to get out of here. There could be more bombs. If you file a proper complaint, or not a complaint. If you file the proper paperwork, it'll be fine. It's an emergency situation. Just come with me, okay? Um, and they start leading. uh, yeah, sure. And I thought like one of the other guys is like, "Hey, can you, can you handle this? We need to keep patrolling." And the guy's like, "Yeah, sure, it's fine." And like they split off until it's only like just this like, what? These guys are professionals. One other guy stays behind with this guy. And he like signs off on the paperwork that you. What is the paperwork that you give him? All right, sure, fine. Um, yeah, he signs off. He's probably completely skims over what's already currently there and just like signs off whenever you tell him to. Um, and specifically, what I am invoking here is I am going to. I basically like did two controlled consequences. I reduced your impact from standard to limited, um, and you are oh uh I'll make a I'll that's easy. I forgot I already have this clock on here. I'm gonna advance this future clock cops are on your tail clock as like this makes takes a bit of time. Uh no, we're not we were told we're not allowed to go in there, which is weird considering that you'd think they'd want us to find the bomb if there were more bombs. But I guess if people can't go in there, they can't put a bomb in there. Unless it's from inside the building, says his friend. Yeah. the the guy has a point. Yeah. Hmm. Do you would they have a map of the building? Probably. Oh, but would it be marked on the map? There'd probably be like a door that says I think that one of the guys is like, "Do you have the access codes?" Like guest level basically. I think it would be like I think guest would be level 0 or level 1. Yeah. No, that's true, right? Going to go visit. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's level like 2.5, which is unique for Meowsers, which the point 5 actually stands for level 5 access, but only in this one specific instance of going to visit your friend who is locked behind tier 5 access. They look at each other and are like, "We have system overrides for like anything below level. How high up would it go? 7." Uh, yeah, we could. Um, I guess I'm gonna make a fortune roll for the security team. Um, which is them seeing whether they can get their boss to get to like talk to Harponic Carbon and get them higher access codes. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna let your initial sway roll ride because they are convinced by you. What tier are these guys? Um, they're tier 4 because Gethsemane can hire tier 4 guards. So roll 46. Oh my god, that's two sixes. Dang. Dang. All right. Uh so like guard 2 makes a phone call as guard 1 like just engages you in like vaguely interrogative conversation, but not in like a combative way. He's just like asking you questions about your coworkers because if the bomb came from inside the buildings, like is there anyone that looks suspicious, etc. Which I assume you're just like blatantly lying about people who don't exist. Oh my god. Why would you do that to your own party member? the well they I don't know if they would because they're contractors. Okay, all right, okay. I was gonna have one of them be like loads his gun like all right we'll keep our eye out for a robot cat. Oh, all right, we've been here for a while. Speaking of Meowsers, as the guards are basically like all right let's go. Let's switch over to Meowsers. Meowsers, what have you been up to? Great. So you're just looking. I this isn't gonna get you anything because there aren't any other bombs, but like I may just make you run into the other group. Yeah, no, I know, but I just mean you can't succeed on a roll that has no success results. Hmm? Is there another bomb? Wait. Yeah, but you use the detonator though, right? Oh, Anne has more bombs. Wait, there. This entire time with the bomb squad talking to you, Anne has been holding a bomb, like I assume, like under her, like jacket or something. But oh my god, I'm just gonna be nice and say that they don't like have their like bomb sensing sensors like aimed at her right now. However, that may be a thing that happened. I don't know. Maybe her jacket is like padded from that or something. Oh my god. Okay. Caro, give me. Well, okay, the thing is I don't know. I was gonna cut it back to you later, but like, I don't know if these guards. I don't think these guards will take you with them. I think that would have to be another role to convince them to do that because like they still think you should just evacuate. But the sensors would take Meowsers towards wherever the two of you currently are, which is just like a hallway close to the entrance. So Meowsers, do you want to just find them, or do you think it'd be funnier to do a fortune roll to see if you pick this up? It'd be survey. It'd be survey. Oh, I like a thing that let me look. There's no like sensor array, is there? Subterfuge. Oh, you know what? You know what could be flavored as such is the Palm computer with useful programs. So if you want to mark that, I would let that. Honestly, with that, I think you just do it. I don't think you have to roll. Is this an actual Palm computer, or are these just programs like loaded into your brain? On the other hand, Meowser's carrying like a bulky little computer is kind of funny. Just like a Game Boy Advance. Yeah, that is what I was also picturing. Yeah, you don't even have to roll. Like with that and the fact that like it's a party member, you just catch up like as probably right as they're like, okay, let's go to the thaumaturgical research section, and they turn around. Meows, you just like walk down the corridor, and like your little hotter, colder beeper that's taking you the direction of the bomb starts like beeping really loudly in the direction of Anne. Let's we've been here for a while. Let's cut over to the gang fighting inside of your ship. We'll see where this goes in the future. Okay. Um what is this song called? I have to now choose which of these two songs to play because they're both in the same place, which is a problem that I somehow did not anticipate would be a thing. Uh yeah, I know. I'll just do this one because I played the other one last time. Oh, dang it. This freaking I forgot. This song has like a 30-second intro for some reason. What do you as I find this, what are you doing, Vicatile? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, great. Yeah, which one? All right. Okay. Give me a resolve roll. What? I'm sorry. I was like, I looked at. I thought you said if I get one stress, I stress. Yeah, if you get a one, oof. So you take 4 stress. All right. Um, wait, do you have a level 2 harm? You have level 2 damage? Didn't you fully fix the... Oh, I thought you did. We spent stuff on it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, okay. One. Okay. So you still have 2 material. Would you like to flashback to a downtime scene of repairing this mech? Okay. Uh Caro, give me a engineer role. You guys don't have a workshop, so it's just your engineer role. No. The other gang is a workshop. Caro? Kid, Caro? Can you guys hear me? Okay. I Oh. Caro just rolled. Caro, I don't know why we can't hear you, but we can't hear you. Okay. So that's 3 ticks. I'm going to assume you would like to spend the final material that change the okay. Well, you have these 2 mechs that you may be stealing by the end of this mission. Also, it isn't a waste of material to repair your mech. That's what it's for. Okay, so what's the level 1 version of Impaled? Sure. Yeah, red comet, I think, like, always at least triggers on your first action. Yeah, and you did a sick pose and everything. You absolutely trigger red comet. Yeah, okay. Um, no, no, wait. Hold on. Yeah, so it starts as limited and goes down to 0 and then goes back up to limited because your weapon's real good and then goes up to standard because you activated rage. And then it goes up to great because the platinum collection is backing you up as they just start firing their guns. Excellent. There you go. You love to see it. All you roll is 6s and you will never die. This is your first 6, isn't it? So this is the blaze of glory that you're smacking. You just like smash the cockpit. Cool. Um, you hear, I think you just pick up on the short range comm between the Blaze of Glory and the Cure as Calcutta just goes, shit, and like the metal's probably like dented in closer to his face as he looks at Indigo on his comms and says, Indigo, I can't, I'm not, this isn't, fuck it. And is like gonna fire off more missiles, but not in this very moment. Uh, yeah, basically. Yeah, and also like it has it one of its things is like point defense micro missiles, as it says written here. So I think like your armor just tanks them. And you're like, it was a good idea to equip this armor because you just like leap through a cloud of these micro missiles and are like, I'm fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, that's very cool. Um, all right, Yaroth, what are you doing here? Um, the Blaze of Glory. You are not in the roll 20, right? No. I'll just send you a screenshot of this. Uh, the Blaze of Glory is currently at 3 ticks until it's defenseless, and the other one is completely undamaged. No, nothing's. This is all happening inside the hangar because you closed the door. Nothing's happening outside. I mean, there are dropships out there, but I think it jets. Um, I think they're planning on rendezvousing with it later. What was that? Yeah, it's true. Well, you got your new mech. Hmm. Um, I like your. I think in this situation, your best defense is a good offense because these guys are in the ship, and are going to continue to damage it. Well, you're all right. Cool. So what? So you said that your mech looks the most like the South's the Aster class that you guys captured, the one with the big heat blade, right? Yes. Yeah, that's the Aster class. It doesn't have the gravity thing on it anymore, though. So yeah, is that just like here in the hangar bay and just activates? I think like the the platinum collection are like confused and are like, wait, is one of the science team in there? And like pings you and is like, hey, who's in there? It's Deacon doing that, I guess. Yeah, you can respond. That's fair. If you want, we can skip back to the other group if you want like some time to organize your thoughts on this. Okay. He's just asking you like who's in there. I don't know how he takes that. Is it what? Now's not the time for games. That's a that's a good response, honestly. I think he's like genuinely shook. Um, I think he like just turns back and like keeps shooting at the enemy, like not being like, okay, I don't have my brain doesn't have time to process this right now. Yeah, yeah, it's just an empty like the camera just shows an empty cockpit. Okay, so you're attacking the cure, right? Um okay, honestly the most dangerous one is probably the Blaze of Glory because it's the one with the missiles. The cure looks more like a precision mech. Yeah. Also, the Blaze of Glory is close to being down, which means if you take it out now, like it won't be a problem. So you're just gonna like shoot it, or yeah, because you don't have any fine weapons, so it would the bright side is that it's just it's only it only like a limited effect is all you need because it's just got one tick left in its defense clock. Yeah, you got a machine gun though, right? Yeah. Um. All right. So shooting it in close range here is definitely a battle roll. Would you like to push yourself? Uh, or Vicatiel, would you like to help? Oh yeah, right. You can't help. Pushing yourself in your mech, Yaroth expends one of those quirks. So if you, the Platinum Collection is helping you. They can, you can only, okay. So you can think of a cohort like a piece of equipment. You can only attach it onto one person at a time. I well, the thing is like in this moment they're not helping Yaroth because they don't even know that like he's fighting. Um but yeah, Yaroth, the way you push yourself in a mech is you expend one of those four quirks. Um if you the effect of the what? I did not hear the last word you said. Hmm. Yeah, no worries. I'll give you a moment. Okay. Oh, oh, the overclock computer? Yeah, you can absolutely use that. You'll sacrifice what? Yeah, absolutely. Is that like scrambling their sensors? Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Um yeah, so this is risky limited with two dice. I assume you want an extra dice cuz one dice is rough. Um you're what before this? Sorry, I missed the word. Um, no, it was you were going in risky limited. Pushing yourself gives you an extra dice. Limited, like I said, is all you need though. The data bomb gives you an extra dice, so you go from one in battle to two briefly. Okay, I'm gonna roll. Yeah. Well, no, pushing yourself is what gives you the extra dice. And you got a four, so you did it. Um, so yeah, you're. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, like data bombed poor Calcutta's like sensors go wild and like he has no idea what's happening. He's like, "What? Did someone sabotage me?" And then like as he's desperately trying to like get his stuff back online, like a like blaze of gunfire just like thank you, Caro. Just pierces through his various point defense micro missiles and just like cuts a swath like along it probably like damages one of the two big missile nexuses, I don't know, on his shoulders. So yeah, his defenses are out, which means he automatically gets to activate one of his perks. Because for those who did not listen to the previous one, what? Yeah, because it's cool. And also most of the time they're not gonna get like their clock isn't gonna fill. Um, However, I will not do that right now. We will come back to that as we are going to skip back over to the other group now. Frozen Synapse OST. So, we we go back to Meowsers walking down the hall, seeing Anne. No. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it was just Eric popping in briefly. uh One of the both the guards are extremely confused, and are like, is that one of the, I guess this must be one of their projects. uh hey, can the two of you take this weird cat with you on your way out? uh it it appears to be malfunctioning, and we don't want it to get damaged. Yeah, that's an advanced robot, says one of the guards. Hey, we should get moving. So the three of you, I guess, get out of here. All right. We'll make sure to protect this place. And the guards turn and go towards thaumaturgical research. No, ma'am. Oh, that. The guards look at each other confused. Is that a bomb scanning robot? Also, I feel like these two guards at this point need names. The quieter one, his name is the quieter one is named Topher, and the louder one is named Sullivan. Well, wait, you're handing that to the guards? All right, the Topher takes it, confused, and just like signs it, and Sullivan's like, "Should I sign it too?" Okay. They're both like huddled over this paper signing it. It's like we have this pitched battle going on over on the other side, and this side is just like a weird comedy sketch. Wait, no, you guys aren't at thaumaturgical researches yet because they were gonna leave and go there. Oh, The thing is like you okay? If oh, you know what? That's fine. We'll just let it ride that that was the case. That was like a mistake on my part for not accurately setting things up. I thought you just ran into them in a hallway. I didn't think you were gesturing at the door that's like immediately right in front of you, but like that's fine. We'll just do that. That's easier. Um yeah. No, it's fine. I got you. So yeah, I mean they have the access codes. So they're like, shit. The okay, you uh the three of you get back. Just in case Sullivan get the door. Sullivan gets the door. Door slides open. There's it's there's nothing immediately inside. It's just like an antechamber basically. But they both have their like bomb sensors of their own out and are like going in, and they're like very directed bomb sensors which they don't point at Anne, so they don't immediately like they're like nothing's going off. Maybe the robot's malfunctioning. Sullivan. I think this needs a roll because this needs a roll in terms of like um in terms of like Sullivan's like pride in his work basically. However, I do think this is a controlled position. Oh, great. What ability? Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you for taking that. I love that ability so much. Um are the thing is are you taking advantage of how truly impressive you are in this very moment? That's fair. You know what? You know what? That's fair. I feel like they're also extremely bamboozled by you in this moment, which is definitely taking advantage of the fact that you've kind of bamboozled these two guards. Which is mostly just me having fun playing them as bamboozled, but it's fun. But yeah, whatever. Do it. Go for it. So this is 3 dice in sway. Ooh, that's a 6. Um, the guards just Sullivan's just like, yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. But if he better not trigger anything. And they're like, hmm. um, yeah. So they send Meowsers on ahead. Meowsers who thinks he's looking for a bomb. Oh my god. Oh boy. Um. Okay, Meowsers. You go through the door into a um like an office that's overlooking um where would this I just need to get like a spatial sense of this building in my head for a second. I think honestly this is probably underground. Um like you guys went in and then like went down an area to like a restricted to like a hallway, and like at the end was like a restricted door, and then the guards ran into you at that point. So you go through here, and like this is like an underground hangar bay basically that you can see through the glass windows of the like office room. um and through the glass windows is I don't think you've seen this before because you don't have clearance for this area. Um no, this facility was where he was made, but he doesn't have clearance for the thaumaturgical research section. That's true. Okay. I'll rephrase. You were probably it actually it does make sense that they turned you into a robot down here somewhere, but not this specific area. And whatever is in this hangar is new. So you definitely haven't seen this thing that I'm about to put on the Roll20, which I have to upload first because I didn't actually think it would come up this session for some reason. Um, Here it is. Boop. It is this big, like, angular, ominous looking gestalt with a tail, and a bunch of, like, little rods that are currently, like, sticking out of its back, and it's just sitting there inert. And also, yeah, it weirdly doesn't have feet. Its legs come to points. um, oh man, never mind. I have a thing in my back pocket, but I'll hold on to it right now. Yeah, you see this, and you don't see any bombs. And like the two bomb threat people like peer in, confused. And I think we cut there back to the other group. Oh, well, we're gonna have to. Unfortunately, this session's gonna have to be a little shorter. Because Yarth has to go. And we kind of need him for this fight. Um, Yarth, do you want to make like one final move, or are you gone? he may be unable to say anything else. Yeah. Yeah, well, maybe we can get like a couple rolls from Vic to make up for it. Um, okay, let me switch the music. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay, sick. Sick. Okay. I gotta find your specific version of it. Oh! Okay, okay, yeah, let's get one more um roll out of you. Um so currently, the Blaze of Glory, you probably still want to continue focus firing on the Blaze of Glory. Because it's gonna go down soon, and also you will have a higher effect against it now that you've destroyed it. You've like pierced through its defenses. So do you just want to shoot at it again, or is there another thing you want to do? Okay. You could also stab it. Yeah, that makes sense. So you're like going for probably its other missile battery. That'd be the best way to disable it. Is just take out its weapons. Hmm. The best way to disable it would be to take out its weapons. So your primary target there would be its other missile battery, probably. Okay. Would you again? This would be a battle roll. Would you like to push yourself again? All right. I'll make this boil. Put this over here. Hello. Which quirk would you like to use to push yourself? I could see. I don't know. I don't know if I'd see the assisted repair system here working, but I could see either the force field or the overclocked computer working. Yara? Hello? Ah, no worries. Yeah, if you're gonna push yourself, you have to expend another of your 3 remaining quirks. Okay, so basically, you have 1 dice in battle normally. And if you like describe how one of your mech's quirks help you and spend it, you get an advantage on your roll. You get either an extra dice, increased effect, or increased position. I'm gonna assume you got interrupted again. Hello? Hi. How's everyone doing? Good. So I just saw. Yeah, poor Meowsers. I also just saw Mission Control's second belief with Vicatile. It's very good. It sure seems like they grew up influenced by a lot of cartoons. Mowsers is being a very good patsy. Oh, Yarth, is that you? Oh. Um, so if you reduce the Blaze of Glory's clock, you defeat it in a way that's like basically your decision. Like if you're aiming to disable it, you can't defeat it in one roll because it's a clock. But well, unless you crit, I guess if you crit, you would. But since you're trying to disable it, you reducing the clock would be you disabling it. You cannot. Well, you have already filled up on your stuff. Normally, you don't have to do that, but it's also fine. If these are the things you want, it's fine. If these are just to basically give you, these are your equipment, and it determines what you're capable of doing fictionally. So, like, because you have a machine gun mark, you can shoot at people with a machine gun. Well, like, if you push yourself with the force field, it would be like you're charging in and like blocking any incoming damage with the force field, and that's what like the shot in the anime would show us as you attack this guy. Probably would work with a melee attack. Cool. Yeah, okay. Um roll 2d6. Boop. It's a 5. Okay. Yeah, so it ticks this twice. The Blaze of Glory is almost down. Um, However, the Blaze of Glory did get. First of all, you rolled a partial success, and also the Blaze of Glory got one of its. Got one of its special moves, its perks, because it dropped its defenses. So, play. um, Honestly, the thing is like this whole. It's been. I'll re-describe the scene in just a second. Uh, could have been me. Well, you don't know how much they're getting paid. Also, that's the wrong song. I forgot I queued that up already. Oh my god. Clear. Play. One sec, I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. Everything's a mess. Where's this? Okay, here we go. Okay, so you come charging at this guy with your force field activated. Um, and like a blaze of missiles fires at you. your force field deflects them, and you are fine. However, they like blast past you and hit a couple members of the Platinum Collection. Um, I think Deacon and May both get hit, and they are fine. However, it like their weapons get disabled. I think like May has like a shotgun, and it just like slams into the barrel and blows up the front of her shotgun. And Deacon has like a sword, and like the arm just gets like disabled of the sword he's holding. So I will mark both of these guys, and I will give. They are currently at impaired. Oh, they can spend armor. So they are actually. Deacon is fine. He cuts the missile in half, and it's very cool. Um, and then, um, the Blaze of Glory. Like I, th- I think it had been like avoiding using this weapon. Its like grenade launcher was on its shoulder, but it pulls it off and then uses its perk move to just shoot a sticky grenade um, onto who? Hmm. Onto the cockpit of Taylor's mech. Uh, and yes, I was about to say, and then like blares out over the speakers. Everybody stop shooting or I blow up your friend. Yes, you can resist it, yes. Would yeah, because you'd be basically like throwing yourself in front of it and like taking the blast with your armor. Would you also want to describe your like new cool stuff? Do you want me to just play your theme right now? Yeah. Let me pull this up. Oh, sick. Oh, of course, of course it is. Okay. All right. Yeah. Mark that, and I'll mark it on the thing here. That's cool. Yeah. 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 No, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. All right. So that's 3 dice. Yup. Um. Yes. That's a 6. No sixes at all, and then two sixes back to back. Yeah. So, did you just kill Calcutta Bounty? Well, rip Eliza being friends with this guy. Yeah. Um the the pilot of the cure is Indigo Circuit. Um and they are horrified. Like cut to them. They are like a very goth, basically. I think I described them last time. Like, I'm a little fuzzy on how I described them last time, but they have like eye makeup on and like black hair that's like styled in um like a like a feathery sort of way, like feathered hair like that. Very very like yeah. Um and they are horrified, and they just are like they just go Calcutta? Cal Oh fuck. Fuck me. Fuck. Fuck. I, um they are going to uh teasing fabulous. Stubborn. Ugh. You um yeah, no worries. We're almost done here. Uh yeah, fair. Um they pull um they like switch. Basically, the inside of their mech cockpit is like arm slots, and they can like pull their arms out of one set of slots and push them into the other one. So they pull their arms out of their guns shots. They've just been like exchanging fire, um, and they just like turn and like slice through the hangar bay door. Um, Yeah, and are going to like dive out of it, but you get your second action. Okay, that sounds like battle. Great. I don't know. What does that look like? Ow. Um. Oh, you're just taking harm? Yeah. You don't have to do it, but yeah, if you take the level 1 harm twisted, I will definitely give you an extra XP. You get an extra dice for that. It's a collateral die. Just for free. Oh yeah, level 2 twisted. Wait, didn't you resist one of them? Oh, you already had one. Yeah, okay, level 2 harm twisted. Sorry. Yes. Okay, so no, you can't do that. Because you can't push too extreme in this game. Sorry. Okay. No, you just push it to desperate for no reason. Mark experience in expertise. Okay. Yeah, it's only partial. So we got caught up in the weeds a little bit. To tell me exactly, you're trying to like yank them back in. Okay. Yeah, like it catches the cure's legs. I will mark the thing that okay sorry, the thing that I should have been describing is also they turned invisible as they went to do this to make themselves harder to hit, but it didn't even matter. You just grab their legs, the invisibility flickers out as they get dragged along the ground and like yanked back towards you. um okay, well, I have like a cool thing for inflicting level 3 damage here if it gets dragged back towards you, which is that it rolls over and pulls up its like t- beam rifle and just shoots, is aiming for the cockpit as like just like point blank, um and the indigo like make up like bleeding from their eyes, like they're crying and like their teeth are gritted, and they don't even say anything, they just shoot. Uh-huh. um you would spend those like a quirk, yeah, as I believe the way we talked about that working. How, what does this look like? Yeah, God, and yeah, that like happens in an instant, and they just burn through it, and yeah, that sounds good. Um, and we leave off there with the cure just lying in the shadow of like the twisted, like half slagged, horrifying visage of the beast I worship. Yeah, that's great. I gotta and just make get rid of the bot out of here and give you guys XP now. Oh, the beast I worship is scary. Poor Calcutta. Um, Fergus, maybe just because like Robert isn't here, you want to just have like a brief conversation with Robert, just okaying the fact that you killed a character that he marked an interest in without like even meeting him once. Like it's probably fine, but like just in case we could like retcon and have him be like horribly injured. Like I have things in mind. Like if Robert's fine with Calcutta dying, like I have things in mind that like I can still make narratively interesting with Indigo surviving. Thank you. But it's worth talking about. Like if it wasn't a character that another person had flagged, I wouldn't even bring it up. But just because. Yeah, absolutely. No, I think Robert will be fine with it, but like if he was really interested in having Eliza interacting with Calcutta, and like Calcutta will definitely still be a changed man from this experience if he is alive. Uh, yeah, yeah, I got that. Um, okay, so advance the technology of the war or embody your faction's precepts in action. Um, all right. House United. Hold on. The United Houses of Harath value perseverance, hard work, and knowing your place. I think perseverance happened to at least. Also, you know what? Hard work. You're showing gumption and hard work for getting into that place. So yeah, that's one XP for that. Face off against challenges above your pay grade. Yes. Bolster your squad's reputation or develop a new one. Your reputation is strange slash weird. Yes. You got a squad level up. Squad level up. um I'm looking at this. Graduate's really cool though, but yeah. Also, I'll mark one extra. You get one extra here. All right, Klaus. You spent your playbook XP, so I will delete all this. Make sure to add Regent's Brilliance to your one of your 3 veteran boxes. Um, Regent's Brilliance, by the way, is a counterweight reference. It's the name of Arya Joy's mech. Uh, it's my favorite podcast. Um, you challenge and was, I believe, a direct inspiration on this game. You addressed a challenge with delegation, yes, or coercion, yes. Klaus gets 2 XP. Man, you hit both of those every single time. Um, you expressed your history, tragedy, or opening. Um, it's true. Um, did you express your history, tragedy, or opening? Yeah, the closest thing I can think of is you like. Honestly, wait. Um, No, no. I think what I'll give you one for the fact that like being like, ah, yes, looking unassuming and carrying papers around very much fits your like scholarly background and like middle child of royalty people ignoring you thing. Class is good at not being noticed if he doesn't want to be. So I'll give you one for that, and I do not think you struggled because your belief scars are quirks. Klaus does not often struggle, it turns out. Yeah. Vicatil, you trust a child with piloting or violence. Uh-huh. 2 XP. You expressed your history, tragedy, or opening. I don't think so. However, if you can push for 1, you got an XP for struggling because of your quirks. So you're 1 away from playbook XP. I'm just trying to think. I mean, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Um, you do, however, finally level up, Yaroth. You addressed a challenge with your hacking or secret. Yeah, you addressed multiple challenges with your hacking. So you gain an advancement. I, I'm just going to assume you want in the machine so you can hack mechs now. Okay. I'll just write down advancement. Thank you. I'm almost done here. Yes, I know. We are. I'm just giving them EXP. Okay, so I will mark down advancement. And give you 1 more. And you do not express your history treasure you're opening, so it's fine. Meowsers. Oh, you know what? You know what? You know what? Fine. Geralt didn't get any XP last session, so it's fine. You're right. That is fair. Meowsers, you filled your purpose, or just a challenge with understanding? You kind of haven't understood a single thing that's going on, but you did fulfill your purpose in terms of wanting to guard people by finding that bomb, so it will give you 1 XP. And you definitely expressed your history tragedy or opening. This is your base. I think that's everything, though. I don't think you struggled because of your belief scars or quirks. Actually, hold on, what's your belief with Klaus? Our minds together will surely. Hmm. I could theoretically see you struggling in terms of your belief of being too trustworthy of Klaus. Yeah, and they're kind of yeah. Well, yeah, mechanically they're the same person. Um, it wasn't really explicit though. You didn't really come into any specific harm. So I'm just gonna leave it. I need to be a little bit tougher about XP because you guys are leveling pretty fast actually. uh yeah, you need 1 more. I mean, you have enough to put a point in a thing. I'm gonna go eat my food now. Goodbye, everybody. End this recording.